what I'm going to talk about today is looking at loosening up the side of our hips. So quite often a lot of us get quite stiff through the side of our hips because we don't do a lot of side to side movement anymore. It's a lot of sitting movements and a lot of front movement, but not a lot of side, and we really need to make sure we've got the availability of that side to side movement through our hips. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. A lot of people like the easy version, just popping that onto the wall and then rolling through, and you can just kind of find little grumpy spots, little discomfort, you know, as long as the body's accepting that feeling. You don't tend to want to make sure you're not in pain when you're doing it. So that's one way you can do it. If you can tolerate the other way, you can then come down onto your grid roller and then roll through that side of the hip with a grid roller. So this is probably level 2. If you can tolerate that one, then you can try doing the side of your hips with the ball on the floor. But this is the more advanced, so make sure you're okay. As always, make sure you're looking after the rest of your body position when you're doing your rolling. The mobilization pattern to go with this is then standing up and then coming into a narrow hip drive and then stretching through, or mobilizing through I should say, so you get more movement. And you'll be surprised how much easier it then is not only to move sideways but also to move forward once you've released through the side of your hips. And that's a great tip to get your hips having better mobility from side to side.